Whippersnappers, it's Tortimer the Grey. Welcome back to the final episode of Stardew Valley here on the channel. I know it's been quite some time since our last episode of Stardew Valley, but I needed some time to wrap up the series. The whole goal was to kind of get our lives in order, and we wanted to wrap up by finishing the community center. I was going to have this episode out to you guys quite some time ago until Mara kind of dropped some nuggets of knowledge on me about some things that happened at the very beginning of year 3, which I thought would be kind of a nice thing to fold into our finale of the series, and so I wanted to wait until we were within grasp of that. But we are here at the last day of year 2, the last day of winter. I've been doing a lot of work on the farm, which we will definitely walk through here in a little bit, but I want to start today by finishing the community center. That was kind of my ultimate goal, and I hit that goal late summer, I believe? Or no, maybe in the first days of fall. Let's see, where do I have all of that? Yes, so I think the first days of fall, because the apple and the pomegranate came out of the fall season, I believe. But yes, we've got a number of items that we need to add in or donate to the community center, and then it will be completed. I've just kind of been stockpiling them since the last time. Gosh darn it, all my stupid walls keep deteriorating. It's like I'm just about to record the last episode, and suddenly every wall in the place is breaking down. It's busy work. I need Leah to one of these mornings wake up and say, "Oh, Tortimer!" She's always like, "Oh, I fed the animals," or "I watered the crops." It's like, I have automatic feeders and sprinklers. What are you doing? And supposedly there is supposed to be an option of like she will randomly wake up and tell me she's fixed all the fences, but unfortunately I haven't had one of those in a while. All right, so heading up to the community center here. Enjoying the last snows of winter. There we are. Let's head on in here. A little bit run down still, but we've got everything but the bulletin board completed. We did that together. And now, just have a couple of bundles here. The dye bundle, we need a duck feather. And a red cabbage for Emily there. Reward is friendship. Fantastic. Oh, and another seed maker. I was actually thinking about making some more of those. Then we've got the Enchanter's Bundle. We need a pomegranate. And a rabbit's foot for the wizard. Bundle complete! Alright. And then... ooh, 5 gold bars. Nice! And then, finally, the fodder bundle. All we need are these 3 apples. And we are done with the community center. At least I think. And I hope, because that's kind of all I had left. Oh man, I just bought a new heater. I just had a new barn completed, and I just put a new heater in there. Darn it, Marty! Either way. Oh my goodness! The Junimos! We are, pretty pleased. The last bundle. Farewell, Tortimer! Oh, ooh, fancy. Taking the... kind of teleporting all over the place here. Goodbye! Goodbye! Dude, where are you taking that bundle? Oh no! He's disappeared! The Junimos have returned to the spirit world. Alright, so they have completely now restored the community center, which was kind of our striving goal since the beginning of the series, and it has now been completed. So that's fantastic. A lot of this, like I said, has been done for a little while now, but it's cool to see it all fully completed. Such a lovely little space. Not sure how what we collected really did that, but I guess we just kind of met the Junimos' needs, and then their magical powers went ahead and took care of the rest. But yeah, it's a cool little space. It's a cool little space. Let us head on back to the farm here, because I don't think anything's going to happen with this until the next day. Yeah, okay, so let us head back to the farm. We will put this stuff away. Tomorrow is going to be the first day of spring, so that'll be exciting. And then we'll be able to jump on in with the community center celebrations. We'll get to see everybody enjoy the fruits of our labor there. And then we'll be able to get our farm going again, because life does carry on. The series may be ending, but life in Stardew Valley is never ending. We just keep on keeping on. Collecting some maple syrups and things like that. We're doing a lot of work with the farm. We'll show you guys that probably more tomorrow. Let's see, let's dump these things. Actually, I want to keep that crystal fruit, I guess. We'll sell those. Why not? Great. Dump off the gold here. Alright, let's put this seed maker down over by the greenhouse here. Oh my gosh, so many walls I'm gonna have to fix. Here, we'll put this on the other side of the greenhouse entrance, just like the first one we've got there. Alrighty, guys. Now, let us... Let's see, we don't have a need for the second heater, really. Wonder if I can sell it. I cannot. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with it, but we'll hold on to it then, I guess. Alrighty. Well, we got our lovely wife Leah here. I saw a wild rabbit today. I just wish I could pet one someday. Look, honey, sweetheart, Leah, I love you. You're beautiful. But we have a giant hutch of rabbits. Literally. Come here, Leah. Come here. We have a hutch of rabbits right here. You don't need to pet wild rabbits because I have literally like 12 rabbits living in this hutch right here. Or maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 rabbits. Speedwell's trying to sleep. See? They're trying to sleep. They don't want to be petted. But in the morning, Leah, come pet all the rabbits you want. It's kind of the deal. All right. Heading back in. Give our wife a kiss goodnight and let us head to bed. How's that sound? Let's do it. '28th of winter, year 2. Alrighty. Must not have collected mayonnaise today. That's okay. We'll live. We've got more than enough money to buy the seeds we might need and things like that. First day of spring, year 1. Or year 3. Not year 1. That would be a feat. That would be a feat. This was some way to ring in the new year last night. Ooh, hello. Alright, so it is a brand new day, a brand new year. Our house has been upgraded significantly since you guys last saw it. We added the nursery, and this is my man cave up here. Don't have any little hatchlings in the nursery yet, although we talked about it recently, so who knows. Before long we might have some little Tortimers running around up there, or little Leahs. And then we also added in... Ooh! We added in the cellar, and it came with all these casks for aging up some of our artisan goods. So I threw a bunch of cheeses in here and things like that. Seems to be going nicely. We've got some legendary level cheeses, which is fantastic. Looks like we've got some wines here. Crystal fruit wine. Yeah, let's start getting this crystal fruit wine aging up in the casks too. Got to move some more of a... Oh. Hello. We have a ghost in the basement? What's happening here? My dear boy, it's been many years since we last spoke. You were just a little boy, do you remember? It's Grandpa! Grandpa! Look how far you've come. Though you may have forgotten me, I've been here all along. Literally, apparently. You see, my body has departed this world, but my heart will always remain in Stardew Valley. Aw, Grandpa, mine too. I love Stardew Valley. Except for now he's in space. What's going on? You've been here 2 years now. You've done well, my boy. Greywood Farm has never looked better. It's an honor to the family name. Grandpa is pleased. Well, good, Grandpa. I hope I've made you proud. The future of Greywood Farms is in your hands now. Farewell. Okay, honey, you'll never believe what just happened. I was in the basement, putting wine in casks, and my dead grandpa, and he was like, "You done well, my boy. Use the force," and all that jazz. And I was like, "Grandpa, you're supposed to be dead." And you don't believe me at all, do you? No. Okay, well, I'm gonna go feed the animals, I guess. Okay, thanks, bye. Actually, we should, here, let's give our beautiful wife a legendary goat cheese, one of her favorites. Thank you. There we go. All right. I think I've got a chest for this stuff somewhere. Hang on. Let us... Ooh. Wait, now what's happening? Hello. Ooh. We got 3 candles. That's kind of exciting. All right. First off, yes, I'm collecting some legendary stuff here. Let's collect... we'll put all of these in here for now. I'm collecting these. Oh my gosh, look how many of my... Well, it's like I did nothing all winter, and my farm is just falling apart on the first day of spring. Okay, what were we doing? I wanted to put that stuff away. Let me put some of this stuff away real quick, and then we'll get going here. Oh, man. I'm collecting some of the legendary stuff just for the purposes of having it. Where was that other... I think that stuff's in the kitchen now. When the house expanded, I moved some of my chests around, and I'm still not fully aware of where everything ended up. That's tools. Yeah, here's that stuff. Alright, I'm gonna pop this in the tools just for now. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, man, every time I leave somewhere, I'm getting something. Good morning, Mr. Tortimer. I came by to ask you a favor since you're such a kind neighbor. You see, I'm trying to train my goats to say hello, but they simply won't pay attention to me unless I have their favorite item, cave carrots. So, since I'm scared of the mines, I thought, well, maybe you'd bring me a cave carrot when you can't have a chance. There's no pressure, but if you want to just swing by my house between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. with a cave carrot, you'll make an old girl very happy. Bye. Huh. Most people just send you letters when they need stuff like that. I'm not sure why Marnie's stopping by in person, but we'll take it. Dear Tortimer, everyone around town has been talking about your great generosity lately. That's because I'm very generous, Mr. Mayor. Apparently, packages have been appearing at people's houses containing items they posted about years ago on the community center bulletin, and the packages are all addressed from your farm. Thanks for going out of your way to do something like that. All of us in the town are delighted. Well, thanks, Mr. Mayor. I do what I can. Okay. Between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. is when Marnie said we should stop by. We've got some fruit on our trees, the first fresh fruit of spring. Pop those in there. I do have a cave carrot. We'll worry about that in a minute. Oh my gosh, look, this farm looks worse than like the day we got it. Look at all this madness. This is horrible. We need our scythe back out. This is truly terrible. Look at all of this. Okay, let's go over and see what's going on with this shrine very quickly. Clear out all of our plots. We're gonna need to plant some crops today, probably. But I think, so the grandpa thing is what Mara had kind of told me about. That apparently you get raided by your grandpa at the beginning of year 3. And I did look it up, and I think 4 candles is the best you can get, so that's kind of cool. We almost have the best possible farm. Pretty happy with that. Let's go see if there's any further information that he's going to provide to us here. There's a diamond-shaped slot in the shrine. Was that always there? Huh, okay, so I did also read that if you don't like your ranking, you can get re-ranked at any time. Because it used to be, I think when the game first came out, it used to be that was kind of final. And once he had kind of, given his approval or disapproval, you were kind of set in stone there. Ooh, see, I planted some of these things just before winter. These... Yeah, that's... Oh, none of this is working at all. Okay. Okay, alright. God, the farm is a mess. Oh, it's just terrible. Anyway, let us go and take care of the animal. Well, no. Let's go to Pierre's. Let's go to Pierre's and buy some seeds. And that way we can get some things planted. And then I can spend some time off camera cleaning up the farm a little bit. Because I wanted to show you guys, look at this great farm we put together. Isn't it fantastic? Only to come back and have it be a total mess. So let's head into town and pick up some seeds that we can plant. We at least have the money for that, I would think. And then we'll be able to... Oh, hey! Oh, look, everybody's enjoying the community center. How nice. How nice. Beautiful. Marnie's really enjoying it. Fantastic. Fantastic! Very, very cool. Well, glad to see all that work wasn't put to waste. Ah, look at him. Very cool. Gunther, my nemesis, get out of my community center. Will not have you everywhere that I hold dear. Gunther still refuses me to give me the rewards I'm due at the museum. He's such a jerk. Here we come. I'm not sure how you did it, Tortimer, but the community center has never looked better. You've done Pelican Town a great service. Everyone in town is pleased. As a way of saying thank you, I'd like to present you with this town's greatest honor, the Stardew Hero Award. You've earned it, I would say. Yeah, I mean, no humility. Ha ha ha! You received a Stardew Hero trophy. I mean, I guess the mayor didn't necessarily say. Grumble, grumble. Who's that? I don't know. Sales have been plummeting. Where have all my customers gone? What, because people come to the community center for like one morning, your sales plummet? Are people generally just like continuously shopping at the JoJo Mart? What? All my customers here? This isn't good. I mean, I guess when your entire store is supported by like a town of 12 people or something, yeah, you're probably going to have trouble staying in business if an afternoon slacks. Okay, so Pierre walks over. Let's be reasonable. Let's settle this the old-fashioned way. Well, you guys know I am an old-fashioned fella, so let's give it a shot. Ha! This means nothing. I'll just run a 75% off sale and all my customers will come crawling back to me, begging for forgiveness. You'll see. No, not this time, Morris. I think it's time we settle this once and for all. Oh, and how do you propose we do that? Look at him! Pierre, what are you doing? Ha! Primitive! If you're too scared to fight me, then bring one of your co-workers. Or are all JoJo employees such cowards? Ooh, that got him. Insult me all you like, but don't you dare slander the good name of JoJo! This is hilarious. Pierre! Ha! Good stuff. Good old George. You're even weaker than your fresh produce selection. Oh, sick burn! And the way you throw punches is just like JoJo. Quantity over quality. Get the burn heels out, people. Get him! I love George. Oh. KO. Finish him. Look at Robin. She's just flabbergasted. Oh, that's fantastic. Morris and his JoJo Mart cronies were never heard from again. That's fantastic. Okay, and here we are back in town. Most prestigious award a Stardew Valley resident could receive. Alright, so we'll have to put that up in our man cave when we're done here. But in the meantime, we gotta buy some seeds. Ooh. What's going on? Stop telling me how to live my life! Hey, cut it out! We're letting you live here free of charge until you finish school. It seems like you don't appreciate that at all. Stop trying to make me feel guilty. I appreciate that you and Dad are helping me out, but expecting me to dress the way you want is ridiculous. I'm not a little girl anymore, Mom. I'm not sure why this is happening. Have I done anything for either of these people that would have triggered an event? You're right. I'm sorry. I guess maybe finishing the community center gave me hearts with everybody. I'm not sure. Is someone here? Don't mind me. Have a go. Okay, good. We hid. I swear, this house is haunted. Okay. It's Farmer Tortimer. Oh, hey, taking a break from work. Yep, pretty much. All right. Let's see. What do we want to plant? I do have a feeling we're going to need a ton of grass starters. It doesn't look like... Looks like we got weeds and grass everywhere, but within my animal pens. I'm going to literally buy like 50 of these. Because I need them to feed my animals. My silos are pretty empty after the winter. And we'll go check out all of the critters we've got. Okay, but... Alright, so let's buy 16 of... Oh, no, I guess 32 of these. I went too far. Let's buy 16 of these. No, let's buy 32 of these. I do have, so in my greenhouse, I have pretty big plots. I saved up all the iridium I've been able to gather since the last episode, I guess. Which hasn't been a ton, admittedly. But I've been able to save up all the iridium and make a couple of sprinklers. So we have a couple of iridium sprinklers in the greenhouse, at least, where I've got a patch of some of the most valuable stuff in there. Let's do 16 kale. Well, no, let's just do 32. We'll just fill it up. Because why not? Alright, that should probably be enough seeds for the time being. Well, now let me get 8 jazz seeds and 8 tulip seeds. And then 16 garlic, I think will be that last row. We'll do that. That'll look good. Okay. Fantastic. Alrighty. Well, how about here? I'm going to take a quick break, and then I will bring you guys back when the farm is all cleaned up and is all planted and everything like that. And then I'll give you guys the grand tour to kind of cap off the episode. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you back in just a second. Alrighty, guys. Welcome back. We are on the 7th of spring. I finally got everything all cleared up and cleaned up, and it actually didn't take all that long to do it. I was kind of hoping that potentially we'd have a baby by the time I brought you guys back, but apparently that takes 14 days. I don't really remember when Lee and I first had the discussion, so that could take forever. So we're just going to go ahead and kind of do our thing here. I'll show you guys around the farm. I've moved things around a lot. One of the things that actually they've added pretty recently, this game is still kind of being updated at least a little bit. They're adding things all the time. But one of those things that they added was the ability to move around farm buildings. So if we go up to Robin's house, we can just kind of like select the option, move farm buildings, and we can just kind of, with no penalty really at all, I could take this barn with all the animals in it and just move it to the opposite end of the map and everything like that. It makes it really easy to kind of rearrange things. And so I've done that a little bit. Oop, I forgot to pick the cherry tree down here this morning. I've done that a little bit, not excessively. Well, that's not true. Pretty excessively. Like I think my windmill here kind of started down here, maybe, things like that. And I kind of moved things around as I saw fit. We actually need to... Let's get... Oh, that'll be perfect. All right, that evens out our I've got more cherry trees. So one thing, let's start up here. So we've got, in fact, let's go inside. We'll do that first. That'll be great. So we've got our house. It's been fully upgraded at this point. I was a little hesitant to waste resources upgrading it previously, but we were able to gather up the 150 hardwood we needed, so I went ahead and upgraded this last season, and then after we did that, that used to be the final upgrade for the game, but since we started playing, they've also added this, the cellar here. So we've got a cellar now. They come with these casks. Ooh, we've got lots of legendary level cheeses here, in fact. Go ahead and pick these up. I've got some wine here too that I can go ahead and put in to start aging up. I think it's pomegranate wine or something. Yeah. There we go. And we'll just go ahead and there we go. Alright, so that wine will cure up. Basically, it just stays in there for a long period of time, and after a certain period of time, it goes up one quality level, so it'll go to silver, and then it'll go to gold, and then it'll go to legendary. So, I've also moved all my wine and stuff down here. I originally was thinking I would make this like my man cave, but you can't put any house decorations down here. It's like the shed or whatever. Like, it's not actually part of the house. So yeah. So I was gonna make when I built the cellar after this, I was gonna move all this stuff from my man cave down into there, but you can't do that. That's not how it works. So that's okay though. Hey Leah. All right. So heading on down. Oh, actually, wait. So in the house. Done a lot of decorating. There's actually 2 items that I've always been pretty fortunate with my money reserves. So I had 2 items that we've purchased. There's a catalog, which looks kind of kiddie, so I have it here in the nursery. But basically, we can get any wallpaper or flooring we want for free. So I've done that a fair bit, playing around with some different styles. And then we also have the house, so we can get any furniture and stuff we want for free. This one was like $300,000 or something like that. This one, the wallpaper stuff was much cheaper. I think it was like $50,000 or something. Not too bad. But yeah, so we did that. We've got the main portions of our farm are still pretty much here. We've got our nice orchard here. I did continue it a little bit, so I planted some more trees kind of along this path along that side. I really kind of like how that continues on there. I just put one more tree from each season. So I think we got cherry trees, and then, well, I don't know what the other ones are, but one tree from each season. But for the most part, then, our farm is pretty much the same. We do have the windmill here, which if you deposit wheat or beets into, it'll convert it into sugar. So we've got some wheat flour and sugar here from those. I don't have those crops regularly in stock always. I don't have them growing in my greenhouse or anything, because I didn't really, I grew some because I wanted to test that out, but realistically, I don't really have a need for it necessarily. I don't do a lot of cooking or anything like that. Then we've got our rabbits up here, which you guys saw at the beginning of the episode. I've got some greenery growing in. I guess I could let them out, but they've got enough. I bought some hay for the silos. I'm going to leave them in there so that the grass can establish a little bit better. Otherwise, they'll eat it all up, and then we'll be screwed. Just recently, actually, we had this meteorite land. In fact, let's see. Can we break this up with the gold pickaxe? I want to see what this is. Ooh, all right. So we got some geodes, some iridium ore, and some stone. Interesting. If I'd known that was all we would get, I probably would have left the thing. It was kind of cool looking, but that's okay. Not a big deal. We'll pop this over here. Put the geodes and the iridium, and we'll just put the stone and put that. And okay, great. In fact, let's sell all this legendary level cheese, because I think we've got at least one saved for our potential. I saved that for the Grange display in the fall. But yeah, so then we come around here. I moved the well. I think the well had previously been on this side. But when I upgraded the house, I had used to have my horse stable there. But the roof and everything, it fits perfectly into the house. So I moved it right here next to the house, and so Neko hangs out there. In fact, let's ride Neko along. It'll help move this thing along. So we've got, basically, so that this coop's been here forever. I moved the silo that had been here. Once I was able to move things around, I moved it down to the bottom corner where the other silo is. This barn has always been here, but I put in a second barn because one of the things, just kind of like going with, okay, so what are the lowest maintenance creatures? I was actually going to get rid of almost all of my milking animals until that cask. I got the cellar, and I realized I could age up cheeses and things like that for for the purposes of getting more advanced crops and things like that. So I was like, well, that's kind of cool. We'll go ahead and do that. So I had sold actually all but one brown cow, all but one white cow, and then I think okay, so the goats apparently are not interested in being milked today. Must have milked them yesterday. But yeah, so I started doing that, but then I got the cellar and was like, oh, this could actually be a really useful thing. So I bought a couple more cows, and then, got some legendary level milks. I might keep one of those. It's not like I can't win the Grange display, with just gold level stuff, but it's kind of a point of pride there. Alright, so we've got all of our milking creatures in here. I don't know why I keep calling them creatures. They're animals. They're legitimately animals. It's fine. But yes, we've got them in there. And then over here, we've got pigs. So we've got 6 pigs in here. Some of these are rather new. I guess I've already been in here checking on them today, but they're rather new. And the pigs will pick up truffles, which are worth a lot of money. I got rid of the sheep. I had 2 sheep. But with the rabbits... Come on, Neko. With the rabbits produce wool, and I've got 10 rabbits, so they oftentimes produce more wool than the sheep, and the sheep are just kind of eating food, and I didn't really need them to be doing that. Alright. So then down here, I've added, I think the chicken coop, the birds are at capacity now. So we pop it here. So we've got 3 void chickens, 3 ducks, 3 brown chickens, and 3 white chickens. So that puts us at capacity for this coop. But yeah, we've got lots of nice chickens in here, which is pretty awesome. I'm really liking how the animals have kind of come together. And then we've got our crops. We could have spent more time looking for iridium and stuff like that, but I kind of like the layout here, and I'm not looking for, I've already made pretty good amounts of money. I already got the $1 million achievement, which I think is the most income achievement, or the biggest income achievement you can get. I earned that already, and I just, it's not a big deal. Let's see, this kale looks ready. Nope, apparently not. I think something else was, though. Ooh, actually, we have to quickly... I grabbed these cherries at the beginning of the episode. Let's go ahead and pop these... Well, not the beginning of the episode, but this clip. Pop this into our preserving bins here. No, not need the cherry. Alright. Don't have any wool left over, but we'll take this stuff. Gotten to the point where I'm producing so much stuff I don't even have like the means to process all of it in one sitting. All right, now we'll head on up. I'll fill in the rest of these crops later. I'm not too big a deal. We do have beets, or parsnips rather. Grab these. But yeah, so just you know, it's not a super high efficiency farm. It's you know, I've seen people's, you know, farms year 5 or whatever where it's like nothing but, you know, crops everywhere, and it's like that's not, you know, I've got more than enough money for what I need. I've never dipped below 300,000 in recent memory, so I don't think it's a huge issue. And we've got here in the greenhouse, I've set it up so let's get this off the bar very quickly. I've set it up so we've got pretty good money coming out of the greenhouse. So we've got you know, the highest producing, you know, highest value crop of each season in here. So we've got cranberries, we've got strawberries, and we've got blueberries. And so I've got those planted in here. They've got the iridium sprinkler, so they're a little bit bigger plots. And basically, you know, these produce every, you know, week or so, and we get a pretty decent haul from it. And that's about it. You know, we get, you know, make almost $10,000 a day from our other goods. So like our cheeses and our mayonnaises and our, you know, our cloths and all of that, probably, you know, close to $10,000 a day from that. And then, you know, once a week we get a nice big influx of stuff from the strawberries and the blueberries and the cranberries. And right now I've got a plot of starfruit in here as well. This is going to eventually, I think, be all ancient fruit, potentially. My inventory is full. Oh no. Let's go sell some stuff. I think this other plant is eventually going to be all ancient fruit, but I'm just kind of slowly building that up. I didn't plant the ancient fruit until recently. I was streaming on some Stardew because you guys have on occasion voted that you wanted to see Stardew during my Tuesday streams. And so I was doing that, and I had been saving my ancient seed till Mara was around, because Mara had a nice rant about her ancient seed in her playthrough. She had like 4 playthroughs going at the same time and didn't realize that she hadn't actually found the ancient seed in her recording playthrough. And so she was getting very upset that she had lost it when she'd actually never found it. And so since that time I've kind of given Mara a hard time about that. So I saved my ancient seed to plant until she was around. And so I've been slowly, let's see, I've got 3 of them. We've got another one here, so we'll go put this in the seed maker here. But in the meantime, I fill the plots with starfruit, and I'll hold on to these starfruit here. Oh, so I've got a full 5. So I'll hold on to these starfruit. I'll make wine from them or something. Let's pop that in there. In fact, I'm going to go ahead. Actually, no, the wine is now down in my cellar. So let's go take this over there, and we'll pop that in a chest, and we'll hang on to these. Because starfruit wine is pretty valuable. I didn't save a ton of crystal fruit from the winter. It just wasn't really high on my to-do list. In fact, let's. I don't think I've got anything in this chest right now, so we'll just pop these in here for the moment. All right, Fuzzball's heading to bed. Let's go check and see how many seeds we're getting from our ancient fruit. But yeah, so it's pretty much what I envisioned. You know, I'm more of an aesthetic person. Ooh, we got 3 ancient seeds this time. Nice. I guess these guys have some fertilizer. Generally speaking, the fertilizer, even if you put it down when you plant it, it wears off after a season or so, so I'm not even going to really worry about it too much. Let's go ahead and put these in. Eventually, this whole plot will be probably ancient seeds, but for now, I'll go out to the desert and get some more starfruit, and we'll fill that plot up there. But yeah, over here, I'm still working on this, but this will be our tree farm. I planted them just before winter, and apparently the fruit trees will grow during winter, but the regular trees will not. So it didn't really go anywhere. And then it was there was lots of trash that I had to clear out, and I ended up clearing out most of that. So it's like, whatever, we'll start over. So I'm gonna get that going too, but that's gonna be on my own time or on streams or whatever. I'm gonna keep the Stardew Valley on the streaming voting list. So if you guys are fans of Stardew Valley, this world's not going anywhere. Eventually, Mara and I think, or once they add the multiplayer co-op, Mara and I are gonna do a mini series, I think, on that, doing a co-op farm, which will be a lot of fun. Keep your eyes out for that. But for now, on the YouTubes, this is going to be the end of the Stardew Valley stream. You know, we already, we got ranked by our grandpa. We got 3 candles out of 4, which I think is pretty good for just kind of derping around. Didn't really look at those criteria or try and get towards the end goal here. We were just kind of playing our game. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. I really love how my farm is set up. We got the rabbit coop, or the rabbit hutch. We got, you know, our 2 barns. We've got our chicken coop down by the lake. We've got our beautiful little orchard here. I'm very happy with. Ooh, we're gonna pass out. That would just be the perfect cap off to the season or this series, wouldn't it? Just like one last time, let's pass out in the middle of the road. But anyway, guys, from me to you, thank you guys so much for joining me on this series. During the night, Leah gave birth to a baby boy. Oh my gosh! What should we name him? Ooh, baby boy. We're just gonna name him Hatchling. There we go. There we go. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Our little family is growing here. See, we almost made $50,000 on this day with all of our fruit, and we didn't even sell the star fruit. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. I really have enjoyed this. This was supposed to be a little summer mini-series, and here we are in February of the next year, and we're still putting episodes of it out. But I love this game. Stardew Valley is one of my favorite games of last year. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. I certainly have, even if it was much longer than I anticipated. But I look forward to streaming more of this with you guys. It'll be on the polls. Usually Tuesdays is more of an indie day, so it'll be on the polls there. And if you guys want to see more of it, make sure you get your votes in out there on Twitter. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Grain. You guys have been great. Signing out now from Graywood Farms for the last time on YouTube. Have a good one.